Hi, this is Dr. Mark Pitstick at soulproof.com. We're talking about after-death contacts, ADCs. 20 to 40% of the population has had them. Now people are talking about them. Reassuring, impressive evidence that life goes beyond physical death, without a doubt. I wanted to share one more transformational experience that just recently happened. Two dear friends of mine, Mel Parks and Phyllis Urich, both massage therapists. Last year, Mel died of breast cancer, and before she passed on, she and Phyllis, who worked together, made a pact that Mel would try to come back and let Phyllis know without a doubt that she was indeed surviving in a different realm, the physical, spiritual realm. Well, Phyllis was working on a patient at her massage therapy office, and they had a closed circuit TV in her room, a monitor with a camera in the waiting room, because there's no one out there, and that way the massage therapist could see if someone came in the waiting room. Phyllis is working away on a patient, looks up at the monitor, and there's a woman sitting in the waiting room. She looks up again and it's like, she looks familiar, and looks again more closely and realizes it's Mel. Now, Mel looked about 20 years younger than when she passed. She had a full head of hair, looked very healthy, totally different from when she passed, but it was Melanie without a doubt. At first, Phyllis wanted to run out and give her a big hug, but she felt instinctively that if she did that, it would break the connection. So she continued to watch, and indeed there is Mel, smiling, happy, peaceful, looking right at the camera. This went on for 15 minutes, one of the most astounding after-death contacts I've ever heard of. And finally, while Phyllis was looking at the monitor, Mel just disappeared, faded before her eyes. She looked solid as anyone else, Mel did, during the time she was visiting. A wonderful transformational after-death contact. The last category then is facilitated after-death contacts, FADCs. I spent a week with Raymond Moody in Nevada. Dr. Moody, MD, PhD, author of the book Life After Life, pioneered these facilitated after-death contacts using a psychomantium, a sort of chamber, a darkened chamber with mirrors and certain lighting that he learned was used back in the days of Greece by the oracles at Delphos. Well, this is a way then to facilitate a contact with departed loved ones, and Dr. Moody had many clients who were able to successfully see departed loved ones in this psychomantium. I was able to do this in one session with two other clients. We're sitting in a large room, and we hadn't mentioned to each other who we hoped to contact during the experience. While sitting there, an outline formed before my eyes. I kind of pinched myself, even though I had been around this, it still made my hairs stand on end on my neck. And this woman materialized before me. Brown hair, I could see her outline. She looked to be about 35, and I asked telepathically, "What name do you go by?" And I got the names Mary and Margaret. And after a while, she dematerialized. After the session, the three of us talked, and I shared my experience. And one of the other women, Chris, started crying. And she said, "Oh my God, you didn't know this. You'd have no way of knowing it." But Mary was my mother. Margaret was my grandmother. They're the two people I hope to contact during this experience. So facilitated after-death contacts. So again, take heart at this information. Profound, irrefutable evidence that life continues on seamlessly. When we know that, that's when we can live fully, without fear and richly, letting our light shine brightly. So share this information with others, please. Visit our website, soulproof.com, sign up for the free newsletter, and get much more information.